Barakallahu feek, Shaykh. We know that each household where there is a husband and wife have their own personal agreements. Some household between husband and wife, maybe they have agreement. Just an example, that the wife does not drive. This is an agreement between the husband and wife. Some households, maybe the wife receives a certain amount per month. Now, what happens is sometimes some wives, if they go to friends, and some other sisters might tell them things like, as for myself, I would never put up with that. Yani, a particular agreement between a husband and a wife, if the wife shares with another friend and says that this is what
I agreed with my husband.
This is what I agreed with my husband. Sometimes some sisters, they will say, I would never put up with this.
I
will never yani,
agree with
myself.
Why?
She says this to her friend.
She can, this is less what I'm expecting. I can do better than this or what?
Yani, if the wife says, example, between me and my husband, we have an agreement, I cannot drive. My husband, he's the one does that.
So the other one, she tells her, no, I'm not going to take that. You know, I want to drive, I want to.
Yeah, if it was up to me, I would never accept this. This type of statements and this type of conversations, does this fall to putting a split between the husband and wife? Because sometimes the wife goes back and she tries to give the husband a hard time and says that I want to drive because fulan.
It's bad to say that, yeah. It's bad. You're not supposed to say that. Even though if you don't like this agreement between the sister and her husband, you shouldn't do that. You don't tell her that, because you should be a key for khair, lil-khair, maghlaq lil-shar. Because you know, and I know that when you say something like that, she will go back as if I'm better than I'm controlling everything. I can run the house. He says, no, don't drive, I'll drive. He said this, I'll say that. No, don't say that, because by doing this, she will go back to her house and get into a fight with her husband. This is not right, and this is not polite.
Barakallahu feekum, Shaykh. With this type of statement, would it fall under the hadith about the one who tries to split the husband from the wife?
Yes, and the result you can get it by yourself. I said this is completely wrong. And since it is completely wrong, because as a Sharia, لا خير في كثير من وهم إلا من أمر بصدقة أو معروف أو إصلاح بين الناس. Should tell her, mashallah, you are a good sister, and you should obey your husband, and this is what you're supposed to do. Mashallah, you even without any agreement, if the husband tells her you cannot drive because sadd al-diraya, you don't want his wife to fall in a situation where maybe bad things happen to her, she should thank her for that and would say, mashallah, this sister, she's a religious person and she is obeying her husband. But to increase the fuel and tell her, how come you do this? How come you do that? You should be strong. How come he make you stay at home and doesn't let you go and drive? This is something, but even if it is haqq sarah, if those, the relationship built nice, when they have a good family, why should you bother and interfere in their life and tell her, don't do that, or don't go for that, and you should do better than this? No, you shouldn't do that.